So next, we'll move on to the prerequisite for implementation. So what is prerequisite? A roles required for the workforce scheduling. For the successful implementation of Oracle workforce scheduling, two key roles need to be assigned. So the first one is workforce schedule administrator. So this role is responsible for the configuration and the maintenance of scheduling policies, rules, and compliance parameters. So the administrator ensures that the system is set up according to the organization needs and also it is aligned to the labor laws. And next you'll be having a workforce schedule manager. So this role handles the day-to-day operation of workforce scheduling. So the schedule managers create and modify, and they can also publish schedules while managing exceptions and optimizing resources. The steps to assign the workforce schedule administrator role. To implement the workforce scheduling, a schedule administrator role must assign to the administrator. So this can be done by enabling the role ORA HCS workforce schedule administrator job. And the next step is to assign the workforce schedule manager role. Similarly, the schedule manager role should be assigned to the individual responsible for the managing schedules. This is enabled by assigning the role ORA HTS workforce schedule manager jobs. So these are the steps and the roles to be assigned to the respected users for the workforce scheduling plans. So next we'll move on to the implementation. So first we'll log in into an administrator login. So here we are just going to ensure the roles. So for that, we just want to navigate from the navigator and then move to security console, tools and security console, where you just want to search for two roles. First one is administrator login. So I've already assigned this role to this user. So I'm just showing you. So this user having that. So if you just want to assign this role to the different user, you just want to use user tab and you can assign this role to the user, and also ensure that you're having a manager role also. Yep, you're having a manager role. So I've assigned this to a manager, which is Sadi Simon. I'm going to use this. So you can assign a role first. So after the role is done, so we're just going to do a setup and maintenance task so that you can address a simple and to complex scheduling maintenance methods with your workforce scheduling configurations. For that, first step is to manage an extended lookup codes. For that, setup and maintenance, a global search, manage extended lookup codes. So in that, you can optionally configure the shift types. So this is an optional type. If there's a requirement from the customer side, you can do this as the Oracle has suggested these things. So which will be having a few more codes, which is first move on to workforce schedule shift types. So here by default we'll be having on call and regular. So I've added a new work type as a light duty. You can also add Oracle suggested new feature like new shift types like training, meeting, and preceptor. So I'm adding a training here.
Again, these lookup codes are customer specific. If customer has a different requirement to display a specific shift type code, you can configure that here.
Yep. Thanks for that, Rafat. And next, after we are configuring this, we'll move on to the extended common lookups. So manage common lookups. Here you're just going to optionally configure a customer specific, or they wanted any requirement, specific requirements such as a category and also a shift type or the reason. So that is what we are going to configure here. So first we'll move on to the category here. We'll give a category code. So these are the category codes we are having. So we are already having day and night shifts. I've added evening shifts. If there are any other requirements from customer specific, you can add that also here. For example, 24 hours on call shift. I'll just give a lookup code here. The 4 hours on call, which having a start date and end date.
Balaji,
Yep. Yeah.
do I have to provide an end date?
Sorry, it is not necessary. Like you just want to give a start date.
Okay.
And the meaning of the view projector. Yep. So next, after we are defining this, we can also add a customer specific reason also. For that, you just want to search shift change reason. So we are already having these reasons. If we just want to add few more things, we can add here. And the next, we just want to ensure with the alert composer. So what are the alert composer we're having? So for that, from the navigator, move from tools, alert composer, search for self scheduling. So here, so these are the alert notification we are having already. So which notify an employee that the self scheduling period is closed. That is for period close, and period closing in the sense we are just going to that the period is closing soon. And the next we are having officially closed, which is the period has officially closed already. And next a period open, which notifies the employee that the self-scheduling period is open. And the next one will be opening soon, which notifies the period is opening shortly. So these are the alert composer and alert messages notifications we are having here.